Hey guys, surprise review. It's kind of a weird one, but this basically like a I don't know what you'd consider it, but I basically am kind of showing some interesting stuff that I was able to come up with. And I'm doing this for a friend of mine so he can get some more subscribers, and that person would be Eugene. I think it's like 1, 2, 4, 8, 3, 2, 1, something like that. I'm not looking it up again because of the fact that I want to just get this done. But, and stupid rook just fell off. You see, that's kind of the downside to this combo, is that it's not really secure unless if you add everything correctly. So basically what you want to do, actually works better than I thought. Or not, but best way I can explain it is you would take throttler and you basically raise parts of the drill bit over here for over the shoulder, kind of like armor, and then for stability and to keep everything in place just correctly so that it won't fall apart, you take nightstick and he becomes like a stabilizer. What you end up with is this. There's actually two ways that I put this guy together. The one way is with throttler on crosswise, and the other one is with nightstick on rook. The other one is reversed, and I'll show you that one next. Basically, you would actually transform it correctly how it would if you were to combine the two in a mirror, which is the Japanese name, because in the American version it just was like an unnamed combined minicon or minibot. And what you want to do is you want to fold these. I'm sorry if I'm not getting it on camera, it's a little frustrating. You have to get it so that it's connected like this, and then fold the two drill bits like this, and then turn this into hip armor. Then reattach rook and crosswise in the mirror, and fold this thing up, which is supposed to be stability. Yeah, it doesn't really do much. But you would then fold these two pieces up into new armor, and there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can either fold this forward into a giant chest cannon, which is kind of stupid if you ask me, but the way I do it is I fold the two little cannons down, fold this one over, and here we have this form. I kind of like this one better, but except for that part. Oh well. Basically it gives them a little jetpack, and it gives them some pretty cool weapons. I think it works out real good if you can get them to stand, which I have, but it's a little hard. See? So you're probably wondering what I'm doing with air raid though. Well, something that I kind of learned is that his two little points for where the guns would attach here and here are the same shaped, same 5mm pegs, 5mm holes for like his fist. So what I would do is, I'll quickly transform air raid, since I've already shown you it on a different video. I'm not going to bother showing it to you. And being that it's really simple, it's basically just folding out the legs and folding out the arms and folding down the chest. So at least I gave you some help if you still need it. And shoot. Having all these in a little cluster area, they're bound to fall. But what you're left with is, air raid. If you're wondering what I'm doing with him, well, what's kind of funny is I figured out a way to kind of combine a couple of the mini-bots into like armor / new limbs for him, and so I usually use that. And let me explain it to you like this. These guys can turn into limbs. This one I use as a leg, arm. I usually use this as a gun arm, or leg, arm or leg. And then these two you can attach where you find a free spot. Like for example, if you attach this one, and with the other one you can attach this guy. But with this one, it seems a little forced, so I don't usually use it. But I'm gonna combine them real quick. And we'll really kind of show you how I do this. What you're left with is kind of this, and there's like a kind of a clamp hand. See? I usually use this one as one of them because I really like how it turned out, because there's not a whole lot of Transformers that have gun arms. So usually, like, there's the arms, or the new arms really. And for the legs, I'm gonna go ahead and use actually, I'm going to kind of switch this around a little bit. I've shown you what that looks like as like an arm. I'm going to kind of explain to you how it would look as a leg armor. Basically, I just fold these two pieces around until it forms like this. And then with his head, I'd plug it in like this. And then to kind of make it a little better, I'd kind of form it into more of this. But I'm not going to use this one for the main combo that I'm going to show you. So I can show you some of the ways that you can attach like extra pieces. What I'd do for this guy for the leg, I'd use his smaller head. I'd push it into here. And I wouldn't, it'd be more of this. Hold on. Stupid telemarketers. Fold this around. And that'd be the main idea of the leg. Like I said, it's really more armor, but I kind of like to armor this dude up, and I think I like it, so I thought maybe you would. So that's why I'm trying this. And basically what you're left with is this. So, two of the ways that you can attach things is one of the reasons why I usually leave them as an arm, so I can attach something like this dude and, you know, throttler, and he just, you know, that one that's the first time I've ever tried that. But the one I usually use is actually using Chopster, and one of the disadvantages is that it really weighs it down, and for the sake of being that this review is especially dedicated for Eugene, I guess you can consider it a Sentai Megazord mode, or I don't know what you would consider that. And yeah, the one disadvantage is sometimes this guy just likes to fall right apart. I really like it, so that's why I do it often when messing around with this dude. But yeah, I don't know whether what you consider like a Megazord or, you know, what. But that was the whole review. To those who like Power Rangers and Super Sentai, I hope it benefits somewhat. It's going to be coming up pretty soon.